Welcome back. Well, as we continue our snow coverage this morning, we want to bring in Paul Wappel with the Illinois Department of Transportation. So Paul, we know kind of on the Iowa side of things, they're experiencing whiteout conditions. The Iowa DOT is advising no travel. What are you guys kind of seeing on the Illinois side right now?
Yeah, there's a lot of snow obviously out there. We've had crews out and about, since last night. Drifting and winds, causing drifting snow, hazardous conditions. I know there's a blizzard warning in a number of counties in Illinois. 40, 50 mile an hour wind gust. That's pretty incredible and just making it very, very challenging to clear the roads.
What were you guys kind of seeing, your crews overnight when snow first started falling?
They were out and about, plowing the snow, salting as needed, doing everything they could, trying to keep up with it. It's been very challenging, but they're doing what they can, to get the roads cleared.
Just how much of your crew is out right now? How many plows do you guys have? How many people are out there working?
I would tell you at least 135 crews were out on routes in Rock Island, Henry and Whiteside, not to mention the other crews in other counties. But we've had a lot of crews out in those three areas. And, it's just incredible amount of snow, the winds, the temperatures, blizzard-like conditions headed that way.
Well, and we just kind of got through a big storm earlier this week. Have you guys kind of recovered from that? And now we're right back into kind of an even bigger one.
Yes, I mean, and then we say at IDOT we prepare for winter weather, 12 months a year, and we do. It's that important. But crews did get some rest and everything. But this is winter in Illinois, so they're ready. This is going to be a very difficult storm, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, for IDOT and other crews who are out and about, county, maybe city, and everything. Especially with those temperatures going to hang around very low, affecting the pavement. Be slippery out there. But we're doing everything we can to clear the roads.
Is there any point where we're just seeing these deteriorating conditions? Is there any point where you guys have to pull your crews off the road?
That could happen if it got to be that significant potentially. I will tell you if the road does start to become impassable, we try to double up our trucks just in case. If one gets stuck, then the second truck can pull them out. I mean, we could get to that point. Don't know yet. When we focus, of course, on the more heavily traveled routes, interstates, the 4 lanes, and the more heavily traveled 2-lane roads and hospital routes obviously are priority. Those will remain our top priority too.
For sure. Just kind of reiterating, we're kind of advising people to stay off the roads and stuff, but what is kind of your message to drivers as we go throughout the day today?
Yes, and it sounds like the conditions are only going to get worse overnight and tomorrow for however long a period of time. We are saying, really, ask yourself, do you really have to make this trip, whether it's a short or long one? If you don't, just put it off. Don't. If you can stay off the roads in this kind of, weather, we advise you to do that. Please stay home, stay where you are. Things will get better. It may take a little time, but these are just dangerous, dangerous conditions.
Well, Paul, we want to thank you for joining us this morning. We want to thank you, crews, for their hard work, keeping us all safe out there.